The 5-minute yes is changing my motherhood. Let me tell you how. Okay, so I've been a mom for 7 years. I have a 7, 5, and 3-year-old, and I have felt guilty for the entire 7 years for not being more present with my kids, for not stopping and playing with them every time they ask me to do something. My to-do list and my tasks and everything I have to do to be a mom, to be a wife, to be a business owner above my kids. I'm tired of feeling guilty. So guess what? The 5-minute yes has been a huge mindset hack or mindset change for me. This 5-minute yes has changed how I can be present with my girls and no longer feel guilty about spending time with them while still getting stuff done that I need to get done. So I'm wondering, am I the only mom that doesn't like playing on the floor with their kids very much? Or like coloring or playing Barbies, or can you tell I have 3 girls? Am I the only one who doesn't really enjoy that? My daughter just turned 7 a few days ago, and am I highly aware that time is speeding up? Yeah, totally. So I want to take advantage of these moments, and the 5-minute yes has really changed my motherhood this way, taught me how to be present, has taught me how to say yes to them while still being a pretty high-paced, productive, get things done type personality. Okay, let me explain the 5-minute yes. So on the 4th of July, this last summer, I was talking with my mother-in-law, and I told her it's very hard for me to slow down and be present with my kids. There's always a to-do list that will never get done. Tasks have pretty much almost always been highest priority to me rather than relationships. And so this is something I'm trying to break. So I explained this to her, and she said something extremely wise. She said, you just need to look for the little tiny opportunities, the little windows when the girls ask you to do things. And she said, it's usually a very small amount of time, possibly even 5 minutes. So I think about it, and I think how my 7-year-old says, Mom, will you color with me? And in the past I would say, I can't right now, honey, but maybe in a little bit, because in my mind I'm thinking, I don't have 30 minutes to color. Like, I literally need to get food on the table. However, I could color for 5 minutes. Or my 5-year-old will say, Mom, can you read me this book? Or will you watch me climb the tree? And again, in the past, I'd be like, maybe in a little bit, or not right now, or, I can't right now. But guess what? I can say yes for 5 minutes. It's a little window of opportunity. What about my 3-year-old? She says, Mom, she gets her little blankie and she sticks her thumb in her mouth and says, Mom, do you want to cuddle? Abso-frickin-lutely, I want to cuddle. You bet. So this 5-minute rule has hacked my mom productivity brain and said, hey, Diana, you can spend 5 minutes and be in the present with each one of these little people throughout the day. And it's a small window. And of course, sometimes the 5 minutes turns into 15, turns into 30, and that's okay, because guess what? My kids are important. My tasks are urgent, but my kids are the important thing. If at all possible, when my kids ask me to do something, I say yes. And in my mind, I know, hey, this could be 1 minute, this could be 5 minutes. If it turns into more and I can do that, I'll do that. But it's changed me from highly driven, highly productive, sorry kids, I don't have time for you. I hate to admit that, but sometimes it's true. It's changed my mindset to, I can be in the present. Now, do I get all my other stuff done that I need to? Yeah, I do. But guess what? When you say yes to the little tiny things, it gives you the energy, and the guilt is gone that I'm not being present with my kids, because the 5-minute yes helps me to be present. I know some mamas who just love to sit on the floor and play with their kids. That's their favorite thing to do. And I actually really look up to those mamas. But hey, we're all wired differently. So I'd love to hear in the comments, what kind of mom are you? If you have any tips for being present, for enjoying the moment, because these little people are growing up fast, even though a lot of times the days feel long. They're growing up fast. So let's encourage each other. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me. Mamas, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Think about the things you're doing really well as a mom right now. What are you doing really well as a mom? See you soon.